Hey everybody, it's Mitch and welcome to my next video. Today is Thursday, which means it is time for yet another story time video. Now, last week I promised you that after talking about the weird game mechanic that I have called the Sky, that you'd get to see, and I said that it doesn't ever happen to my character, but I said that, well, you'd get to see something about that this weekend. Well, I'm not lying to you. You're going to get to see that right now. So let's get right to this. All right. So, this one's called Sidetracking, Part 1. Now, we headed back to the human capital city, and for the first time, I was sucked up into the sky. What? How was the DM's character sucked up into the sky? Well, basically, my friend Shane, the guy who plays Drake Jasserell, the one who caught me on the power leveling I was doing earlier, he wanted to DM for a bit in my game. So I decided, you know what, fine, I'll let him. He's a good DM. He's a good friend. I'll give him a shot, let him take over for a few sessions. So, well, that's basically how that happened. Not only that, but when he first started doing it, I was kind of needing to go to the store, so I ran to the store for a bit and took care of some stuff and let him handle the group while I was gone. So Claude went to the Sky, which is kind of why I threw that Sky one in when I did, because that wouldn't make sense otherwise. So anyways, when I returned with Belgarath just outside of a building with a dark aura about it. So I come back, and all of a sudden, we're in a new spot because, the group moved, so I move with the group. This guy doesn't leave people behind. It keeps people with the group always. So there's this building, and it's got this dark aura. Let's see. And actually, I was there for most of that. I think I was cooking, actually, because I was hungry. But I was at the store for part of it. Let's see. But that's beside the point. We could hear fighting from the inside, and the gates were open. So I grabbed my holy water and sacred symbols, and we made our way in. I think Belgarath, yeah, my buddy Joe, who was playing Belgarath, he was also not there for a while. That's why he was showed up with me, because we both kind of showed up back at the same time. Meanwhile, the rest of the group had, been inside for a little while. So we were kind of playing catch up a little bit. Belgarath grabbed a hand of glory from our wagon, which he used to brighten the room, which that's just another magical item that we'd found at some point, and it came in handy. Let's see. Upon seeing what was going on, I imbued a holy symbol and attached it to a vial of holy water. So basically, oh, I know what I did. Oh, there were a lot of undead, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to kick some ass. And I'm like, all right, I basically imbued the holy symbol to make, it wasn't my primary one, it was just one that I happened to have extras of, because I carry a few extras. I think I might have found some. And I put it on a vial of holy water. This way, if it drops on a zombie, it does turn undead, and it hits him with holy water, which does massive damage. Basically, I put it on Belgarath's hawk, which is his animal companion. This way we can, or maybe it's his familiar. I think it was his familiar, just so that we could get some massive damage. And plus, I can do my normal stuff too, which is kind of a cool plan I came up with. Oh no, it wasn't. There wasn't zombies, but there was this weird symbol in the room. So I'm like, all right, let's try and do something to this symbol, because I figured, something might happen. He missed the target and nothing happened. I ran up and grabbed my symbol and walked towards the center of the target and released the energy, which killed some of the skeletons in the room. So I guess there were skeletons in the room. It's just he missed the target and that caused that. I really didn't write this too well. But yeah, I thought there were skeletons. A little while later, an anvil was dropped on me. So apparently that symbol was actually a trap, and I ended up getting an anvil to the head. Not cool. I left the area and resumed the fighting, killing several skeletons and dealing a good deal of damage to others. So basically, I was kind of kicking ass. There's a lot of, Claudis Vonhagis, I was a big bad cleric, and normally not that great, but against freaking undead, oh yeah, clerics kill. After clearing the room, I started to get tired and took a nap on the balcony in the room, leaving my Marvel elephant just in case and sleeping in my armor. So basically what I did was I decided, you know what, this is dumb. I'm not going to bother with this dungeon. So this is what Claude did. And he's like, okay, so I'm just going to take a nap here. Largely because he was out of spells, and my buddy Shane didn't let me prepare useful ones, so I had to continue being a heal bot. So I was trying to fix that. Well, actually, it wasn't so much to fix that. It was more like it had a lot more to do with the fact that, hey, this is dumb. So yeah. Anyways, I I called out my elephant and let it, sit in the room to, basically be a guard, and, kept sleeping in my armor. So that's basically how we ended that. So yeah, that was the first part of this new little chapter that we have just hit. And yeah. So anyways, let me know what you think about this story so far, particularly this little side chapter of it. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Definitely subscribe. That way you can get access to this video. There's also the playlist, which will be updated as the videos come out, is in the description below. So you can always check that out. But we also have, not only do we have these Thursday videos, which is all about this particular story, we also have our Friday videos, which are Dungeons and Dragons descriptions, Naruto character reviews on Saturdays, as well as additional videos on Sundays. So you definitely might want to stick around and check out all of that. But anyways, I'm Mitch, and I'll be seeing you.